What does the N-word mean? What does that word translate to you?
It's an offensive word that shouldn't be said at all.
I see the N-word, being used as a greeting, as like a way that you talk to your friends within like the Black community.
When other Black people say it to me and I know they don't mean it in a negative connotation, I'm not as offended.
When I hear it from a white person, I hear racism. I hear the whole history of how that word was used.
If you're watching TV and you're watching some rally where the word is being hatefully thrown out, and then you walk outside and you hear somebody casually say it on the street, it's the same word, but does it have a different meaning?
For me, it has everything to do with intent. Like, growing up within my family, there are people on one side who are extremely racist and use it in a derogatory way. But in my immediate family, it wasn't used that way. We didn't see each other as white people or Black people. It was just a greeting.
At the end of the day, it's still the same word with the same history and the same meaning.
Regardless of who says it, it still has that history attached to it, that harmful hurt attached to it, and I think it depends on generations.
So do you feel like there's a difference among the generations about how the word now has kind of gotten watered down and it's not as big of a deal to younger people as it maybe is for some people's grandparents or great-grandparents?
Black people my age, they get to live in the comfort of the sacrifices that people before them made, and they've gotten so comfortable, they're like, oh, well, maybe I should let you use this word because, we're all friends and racism's dead, but it's not, it's just more covert.
Someone in an older generation were to hear that, the things they associate with that word are not rap music and a comedy special. It goes a whole lot deeper than that.
With the older generation, it was never used as a term of endearment. It was only seen as derogatory. And, I can see why they would be extremely offended hearing it or hearing the generation of today say it in such a loose kind of way.
I grew up in North Tulsa and I went to predominantly Black schools. For the 5 Caucasian kids or the 15 Mexican kids, it wouldn't really seem so derogatory because these people also grow up in those same situations. So it's kind of normalized throughout their lives as well.
Everybody has value, everybody has a voice. A lot of words that you use that are derogatory take away that value and they take away that voice.
When you're driving in the car and you listen to a song and the word just comes out because it's the lyric to a song, does that automatically give that person a pass?
I mean, it's hard to listen to rap music nowadays, and I hear the word. I mean, if you're Caucasian or Hispanic and you like rap music, 9 times out of 10, that word is going to be said in a song at least 20 times.
Personally, I'll say it in a song, not even thinking about it, but for me, it's just music.
And you don't feel like that makes you a bad person?
No, I don't feel like it makes me racist or whatever.
I mean, obviously, if you accidentally say hey, we're human, we all make mistakes, move on, but also think about, maybe next time I should be careful because you never know who could be around.
I do know people that could give a Caucasian person a pass, say, oh, you can say it because, you act like one of us. How are you going to let one person say it but not let everybody say it? If it's derogatory from one person, because they're that race, then it should be derogatory from every person.
The N card definitely feels like one person speaking for an entire group of people that they have not gotten permission to speak for.
Do you think that the N-word is ever going to go away?
It's been normalized, but it's also repeated throughout history. So it's just going to be used in textbooks. It's going to be used in probably daily language as the years go on.
And people can try to remove the history from it so that they feel more comfortable with themselves, but I don't think it's ever going to go away unless people choose to be ignorant.
We took a word that was meant to be hateful and hurtful to us. We took that word, we took the power back from that word. So a part of me understands that as well, but then how do you take power back from something that you never owned?
Since it was used as a weapon against us, for our community to try to take that weapon, put it on safety, oh, I'm not really hurting anybody. I mean, it's still a weapon, in my opinion, as much as we tried to redefine it, water it down, break it down, remove the gunpowder, it's still a weapon.